Morning, Leticia. How you doing today?
Morning. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. It's good seeing you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Wow.
I've been excited about this.
Nice. Leticia, for the sake of our audience, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So my name is Leticia Browne. I work for a company called Ghana Angel Investor Network. Essentially, I work with startups, very, very early stage companies. I source funding from investors for people that have really great ideas but don't have the capital to get their businesses started.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's my main job. I have a background in business development and recruitment. I started working with youth in the UK, trying to assist unemployed youth into employment or entrepreneurship, basically finding them sustainable employment. And I think I found my passion at that point. I realized that I really enjoyed working with people and trying to help them find their true potential.
Interesting. Yeah. So, Ghanaian terrain. I mean, you obviously have experience from another part of the world, but the Ghanaian terrain, what are some of the challenges when it comes to aiding young people either find a career or get investment?
Wow. I don't really know if we have enough time in this brief interview to go into all of the challenges. But I'd say one of the biggest challenges I see a lot of youth coming out of university without any confidence. They're unable to communicate. They're unable to communicate their goals, their dreams, their aspirations clearly. They don't have the confidence to, I guess, really voice out as to who they really are and what they want to achieve. And I think that's one of the reasons why I decided to develop Spark, which I know we're going to speak about in a minute. But it's one of the main challenges I have working at Ghana Angel Investor Network, which we call GAIN. A lot of the time, young people come to me with really, really great ideas, but they're unable to communicate those ideas. And it's a long process that we have to go through before they get to a point where I can put them in front of investors for them to communicate those ideas and strategies to investors. So I think communication, really understanding what they're capable of, understanding how to apply their talents to real-world business, commercial situations, are three of the key challenges that I find.
Interesting. I'm guessing that's the reason why you were fascinated with the whole concept of pitch.
Most definitely, yeah. Pitch practice is something that I have to go through, with a lot of entrepreneurs. So when, we started talking about this idea that you had for pitch, I was definitely all for it.
Interesting. Yeah. So the big question, yes. What is Spark, or who is Spark? What is it all about?
Okay, Spark. Well, the name comes from, literally spark. I want people to feel that, when the fire inside of you ignites and you really understand what the world is all about, what you're here to do, what your passion is, where you want to go, what you want to achieve. I think that happens to everybody at some point in their lives. If you're fortunate enough, you learn it earlier rather than later. But I think at some point, everybody kind of realizes that path. I guess the aim with Spark is to try and ensure that graduates, young people, students have the skill set to be able to try and identify that within themselves at a very early stage. So essentially, Spark is a 10-step program. Like I said, it's designed for students and graduates. And we walk you through a process that allows you to really discover your true talents, your abilities, and then through that process, I guess, define your purpose. What is it that I want to do? What do I want to achieve?
Interesting. So, how would, in detail, somebody coming out from, say, Legon or Tech benefit from this particular program?
I hear students from Legon, from Tech, from Regent University, or numerous universities across Ghana complaining that they didn't have guidance in school as to how to write a CV, how to write a cover letter, how to apply for jobs online, how to actually present themselves in an interview. I mean, these are all very basic skills that should be incorporated into the university curriculum in some way or another. And Spark covers all of those topics and more. We take it to another level because I do believe that employers, looking at it from a HR perspective, I have a HR background too, employers have higher levels of productivity when people are working with purpose. People are more productive and happier in life when they have a purpose. Work is good for you. That's one of the mottos that we used to use at a company that I worked with in the UK. Unemployment is quite bad for you as an individual. It's bad on the community. Work is actually good for you. It provides you with an opportunity to have a sense of purpose in life. And so therefore we take all of the basic CV writing skills, interview skills, cover letter skills, what to wear to an interview, all of that, but then we add another layer onto it, which is how you can actually find your true purpose through working in a meaningful manner, I guess.
So, on the last Saturday of October,
yes,
you're joining with the breakfast series, and we're going to have an initial breakfast session.
That's right.
After that, we're going to have a 6-hour, 7-hour workshop.
Yeah.
You want to run us through this workshop?
Okay, so like I said, we're going to cover a number of things, but it's a journey. It's a 10-step process for individuals to find and understand what their true talents are, how to apply those talents in the workplace, how to work towards achieving their dream job, quote unquote, because I think that's very different for lots of different people. It could be entrepreneurship, it could be the corporate world, it could be a number of different things. And then, like I said, some basic skills in terms of what to put on your CV, how to communicate with, interviewers. There's a science to successful interviewing. So I want to reveal a little bit about that too. There's not much we can do within the 6 hours, but I'm definitely going to leave them with some skills to go forward. And then I believe there's going to be an opportunity for follow-on sessions for people to round up different areas of where they feel that they have a weakness.
Interesting. And then this session is free?
It is, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, folks, you've heard it all. I'm here with Leticia Browne with the Gain.
Yeah, Ghana Angel
Investors Network. And she's also the founder, and she started Spark. You don't want to miss it on the BWP series, so make sure you're there last Saturday of October. It will be fun, fun, fun. Stay empowered.